In 1992, My Cousin Vinny made us laugh without realizing it was capturing lives at a crossroads. Stay to the end. The final transformation completely rewrites how this movie is remembered. Joe Pesci as Vincent Gambini. Joe Pesci was born on February 9, 1943, in Newark, New Jersey. He was 49 years old when he played Vincent Gambini, the hot-tempered New York lawyer who carried My Cousin Vinny. Fame came fast but at a personal cost. Long working hours, creative exhaustion, and a growing discomfort with Hollywood's pace. He quietly withdrew, choosing personal peace over relevance, a rare decision in an industry built on visibility. In 2026, Joe Pesci is 83 years old. He lives largely out of the spotlight. Marisa Tomei as Mona Lisa Vito. Born December 4, 1964, Marisa Tomei grew up in Brooklyn, New York. She was only 27 when she played Mona Lisa Vito, the sharp-tongued outsider who stole My Cousin Vinny. Her sudden Oscar win shocked Hollywood and triggered immediate backlash. Unlike many contemporaries, Tomei refused to chase youth, allowing her career to mature alongside her identity. In 2026, Marisa Tomei is 62 years old, still acting steadily, her career standing as proof that longevity can outshine hype. Ralph Macchio as Bill Gambini. Ralph Macchio was born on November 4, 1961, in Huntington, New York. He was 31 years old when he played Bill Gambini, the anxious Brooklyn college student whose life unraveled inside the courtroom of My Cousin Vinny. The pressure to escape the shadow of Daniel LaRusso created years of professional uncertainty and emotional frustration. After My Cousin Vinny, Macchio continued working in films and television, but largely outside the mainstream spotlight. In 2026, Ralph Macchio is 65 years old. Fred Gwynne as Judge Chamberlain Haller. Fred Gwynne was born on July 10, 1926, in New York City. He was 66 years old when he portrayed Judge Chamberlain Haller. Privately, his life was marked by hardship. The death of his young son in 1980 devastated him, and the loss reshaped his priorities. Only months after the film's release, his health deteriorated rapidly, cutting short any chance of a renewed career. Fred Gwynne died on July 2, 1993, just 8 days before his 67th birthday, from pancreatic cancer. Lane Smith as Jim Trotter III. Lane Smith, born on April 29, 1936, in Memphis, Tennessee. He was 56 years old when he portrayed Jim Trotter III. Behind the scenes, Smith lived with increasing health struggles. As the 1990s progressed, his work pace slowed, not from lack of talent, but from physical decline and the narrowing of roles offered to aging character actors. Lane Smith died on June 13, 2005, at the age of 69 after a long illness. Bruce McGill as Sheriff Dean Farley. Born on July 11, 1950, in San Antonio, Texas, Bruce McGill was 42 years old when he played Sheriff Dean Farley. There were no public scandals or collapses, only the quiet pressure of sustaining relevance as Hollywood cycles through phases faster than ever. In 2026, Bruce McGill is 76 years old. He works selectively, respected for a career defined by endurance, adaptability, and the rare ability to remain essential without ever demanding center stage. Austin Pendleton as John Gibbons. Austin Pendleton was born on March 27, 1940, in Warren, Ohio. He was 52 years old when he played John Gibbons, the nervous. Gradually, he rebuilt his footing through character roles and respected work in A Beautiful Mind, 2001, while also finding stability as a director and acting teacher. In 2026, at 86 years old, Austin Pendleton lives quietly, largely away from the spotlight. Maury Chaykin as Sam Tipton. Maury Chaykin, born on July 27, 1949, in Brooklyn, New York. He was 42 years old when he portrayed Sam Tipton, the sharp, quietly unhinged FBI agent whose brief appearance in My Cousin Vinny left an unsettling impression. He found renewed critical respect in Canadian television, particularly with Nero Wolfe, where discipline finally met control. Yet his health continued to decline quietly, culminating in a prolonged battle with complications related to heart disease. Maury Chaikin died in Toronto on July 27, 2010, his 61st birthday, due to complications from an infected heart valve. James Rebhorn as George Wilbur. James Rebhorn was born on September 1, 1948, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He was in his early 40s when he appeared as George Wilbur. In 1992, the same year My Cousin Vinny was released, Rebhorn was diagnosed with melanoma. The illness did not stop him, but it changed everything. James Rebhorn died at his home in South Orange, New Jersey, on March 21, 2014, at the age of 65, from complications of melanoma. Chris Ellis as Dr. Carlton. Chris Ellis, born on April 14, 1956, in New York City. He was 36 years old when he appeared as Dr. Carlton. Throughout the 1990s and 2000s, he worked constantly but invisibly, appearing in projects like Armageddon, 1998, and numerous television series. Now, in 2026, Chris Ellis is 70 years old. He is semi-retired, remembered as a consummate character actor. My Cousin Vinny was never just a courtroom comedy. It was a crossroads for lives moving in very different directions. Some careers burned brightly, others endured quietly, and a few found recognition only at the end. If these stories stayed with you, follow along as we continue uncovering what really happened after the laughter faded.